Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mark, this is Spiguyver Backpacking, and today we're going to do a little Spiguyver backpacking chat. Just kind of get out here, beautiful day. Just got done doing the lawn, taking care of some things here around the house. Thought I'd come out and just enjoy the backyard, beautiful day, and talk with you guys. I got something new that I want to show you. So why don't we get into this? Let's go. Alright, what I wanted to show you guys today is something new, something I've been wanting for quite a while, but just haven't had the money to go out and get. So I've been selling some stuff, taking care of some things, and I finally have come up with enough money to get the lens that I've been wanting. So currently I am using my Sony a5100, and on that I have the kit lens, which is a 16 to 50 3.5 to 5.6 f-stop. This is the Sigma 16mm, so it's a prime lens fixed at 16 millimeters, much larger and much heavier than the kit lens, but it has an f-stop of 1.4, so it's a much sharper. I'm going to have a better contrast to that depth of field. So right now this is set at, I think, 3.5 or 4, and you can see the background's maybe a little bit blurry, but not all that blurry. So why don't we go ahead and swap this out and take a look at what it looks like with the new lens. Let's do it. This is with the new lens. This is with the Sigma 16mm 1.4. Now the other one was set at 16 millimeters, but it didn't have the depth that this one has, which is what I was really looking for with that 1.4. Now, I did already shoot a clip just like this and went in, threw it on my computer to see what it looked like, and had to come out and reshoot it because I had it set with the ISO at 400, and at 400 it was way too bright, way too washed out, and it just wasn't crisp. It didn't look nearly as good as it should have. This is at 1.4 right now, so it should be nice and crisp on me, on my face. It should pick me out real easy, and the background should be blurred pretty well, which is really what I was going for, what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a camera where it could do that. Now it's going to be great for those shots where I'm doing something with some gear and I'm talking to you guys, and the background really doesn't matter, so it'll be nice and blurred out and just make for a really nice contrast. Nice crisp gear up front and blurry background. I think that is really what I was looking for. So I'm going to be using this quite a bit coming up. I wasn't expecting this camera or this lens this weekend. I actually was expecting it on Tuesday. Saturday, doorbell rang. It was the mail person handing me this lens. So I was very happy, pleasantly surprised. Alright, so I've been playing around with this camera all day, messing around with the settings, trying to get it right, trying to figure out what I need the settings set at to do different recordings. And I've come to the conclusion that I also, along with playing with the settings, need to get a filter. An ND filter is probably what I'm going to get, and so I will have that for when I'm outside in the brighter light situation so that it doesn't overload it. One of the other things I wanted to talk about, well, a couple other things. One was gear. We've got a few new things kind of going on. You guys saw the backpack, the custom Zimmer-built quick step that I had built for. Actually, I got it built in a range that it could work for my 16-year-old and for the other two, but the 9-year-old was using it on the last trip, and it worked out really well. I had gotten the Justin Ultralight, one water bottle holder for the left shoulder and a phone holder for the right shoulder, which, since Dylan, my 9-year-old, doesn't have a phone, it was used as a snack pocket, which it worked great for that. Since there's no hip belt on that, that was what served as that for him. So that worked out really well. I had the duplex out on that trip. I'm going to do a review on the duplex at some point. I also am going to be starting up a begin our backpacker series here soon. I know I've said that a couple of times that I was going to start it. I've got a list of videos that I need to start, so I just need to go ahead and at some point do that. But so I've got the duplex. I will be doing a review on a full video to show you guys that. Just kind of expanding on the backpack side of things. On the hammock side, I've got the tarp that I showed, that ASIM tarp, the really small one from Dutch Wear Gear. I've also got a hammock and another piece that goes with the hammock that I'm trying to work out and trying to make work for going very light. It's still a work in progress. Dutch and I have been going back and forth with a prototype. He sent it out to me. He also had one made he was playing with. I sent it back for a little bit of customization, so we'll see how it ends up and where it goes. I was hoping to have had a video with it already, but that hasn't been the case yet. Still a work in progress, as it goes with any prototype type thing. But today I was really hoping to get a specific video done, and that video was going to be out in my backyard, and it was going to be putting up a hammock pergola. So I've drawn it out. I know exactly what I want to do. The whole thing is a lower cost solution. It's probably $200, $250. When you think about it, the Tensa stand or some of the other stands out there, even DIYing it, are over $100. If you buy one that comes from the companies that are making them, you're talking $300 plus for those stands. And so I wanted something a little bit more elegant in the backyard that my wife wouldn't hate. And so I was going to put up one. Problem is, I've got a very short bed on the back of my truck. I got to Lowe's, was picking stuff up, and I was like, you know, how am I gonna get 16-foot lumber back to the house? So now I'm kind of in a dilemma, and I'm kind of thinking through how I'm gonna get that. And they do deliver, but it's like a $65 delivery charge. When we're talking about $150 in lumber, $65 for delivery, that's a little steep. It's like a 40%, about a 40% delivery fee, which is pretty high. So I may see if someone at work has a trailer or something that I could borrow and just do it myself maybe next weekend. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I really wanted to get this video just so I could play with the camera or play with the new lens and talk with you guys, tell you about it, show you guys what I'm going to be working with, and just talk about a couple of other things going on. So right now, my family is out of town, and one of the reasons I can't go out on any trips is that I've got the dogs here, taking care of the dogs while the family is out in California visiting family. So I'm here, and so what am I doing? Tonight I've got the TV on over here, and I've got YouTube hooked up. Right now I've actually got Up Trail 71's Superior Hiking Trail video up there. I'm gonna watch that just a few minutes in right now, and it's about an hour long, so something good to watch. And of course, if you're watching, you've gotta have something to drink, something good to drink. And so I'm actually gonna be enjoying one of my all-time favorites. This is a Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA. Up until recently, this has been a very hard one for me to come by. And so every time I took a trip, I would go look for it, try and find places that were selling it, some places that had it, you know, hidden. I do know of a place in Virginia that I could almost always go to, and they had a couple hidden in the back that the owner would sell me. But these are really good. They only brew them twice a year, in October and in April. Dogfish Head is out of, I believe, Delaware, somewhere out there anyway. This one it's an IPA, but it is best aged. This one is 2 years old. This one was done in 2017. So it gets good at about a year. Between a year and 3 years is really good. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It drinks like a brandy, and so I don't have any brandy snifters. The best I can do is a red wine glass. a little bit of dog hair on there. Let me show you guys just kind of what this looks like. It's got a nice amber color to it. Look at that. That is a nice beer. You can see the little pieces floating in there, and that's good stuff. This thing is hopped continuously for 120 minutes, hence the name 120. Oh man, that is good. Aged. You've got to get it aged. That's the way to do it. I've got more of it sitting in the closet that will be drank at some point, but it's aging at this point. So these are difficult to tell what the actual alcohol percentage is. Ranges somewhere between 18 and 21 depending on the year, how long it's aged, and just kind of how it has evolved. But this is one of my all-time favorites, and so I'm going to enjoy this tonight. But anyway, hope you guys are doing great. If you guys have any comments, any questions, any feedback, leave them down below. Also, if you have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see, I want to know about that, because I want to keep doing videos that you guys like. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get out on any trips anytime soon, but I will try and get out for some quick overnighters, just to be testing some gear, to get some good tests in, and show you guys what's going on. Alright guys, thanks for checking out today, and I will see you down the trail.